Hi, I'm Abha Rishi. I'm from India. I'm the 2009-10 Fulbright Research Scholar, presently in Rutgers University, Department of Business, and I'm working in the field of women entrepreneurship and green innovation. My field of research is women entrepreneurship and green innovation. Green here stands for environmental innovation. And what I'm trying to find out is is there a link between gender and innovation and the governmental policies which are there for women? I applied for the Fulbright scholarship because of three reasons. One, the kind of multicultural diversity which is there in the work environment is not there in any other country in the world. And believe me, it's a fantastic opportunity to learn. The second reason is the work which is being done in my area of research that is not being done anywhere else. And India, being a developing country, needs to learn from the best. So that's my second reason. And the third reason is that I'm a teacher. I teach international business and retailing. And some of the learnings that I've had here, I hope I'll be able to translate it back for my students back home. Living in the US, well, I could write a book on that, the experiences that I've had. It has its negative and positive aspects. Many of the positive aspects have been like the cultural interactions that I've had. Then my first snowstorm and building a ice snowman. I mean, that was a first for me. Then the kind of cuisines which are there. That's something which I'd like to share with you. When I asked quite a few people what American cuisine meant, believe me, like 70, 80 people I must have asked, nobody gave the same answer. They gave it for the traditional cuisine, yes, but when you ask what is the contemporary American cuisine, the answers are totally different. And enjoying those different cuisines, especially the Italian cuisine, and I don't mean pizza out here, it has been wonderful. Talking to lots of people about different perspectives in my own area, that has again been a good opportunity for me. I've had so many interesting inputs from people which I'd probably never thought of before. That's again an experience in itself. The surprise which I had and which really struck me as a surprise was there's hardly any interaction between the communities, especially the older generation. The communities prefer to be in their own silos rather than intermingle. When it comes to work, yes, but when it comes to social interaction, there's hardly any interaction. So that came as a very big surprise to me because America is called the melting pot, but I think the salad bowl is more of a good interpretation of the American community. That's what I felt. But it's a beautiful salad bowl. Besides my academic interests, I volunteered for a library event, and it was really wonderful. The kind of discussions that we had, ranging from Gandhi's philosophy to the multi-string theory, it was a totally wide-ranging kind of discussions which we had over work. Like our hands were busy and so were our minds. And it was really very good. And interacting on that level gave me a totally different perspective to American style of living and community. It's one of the interesting things that I found in America is people are willing to give something of themselves. It's not just money. If you don't have money, you can go out and volunteer, which is not found in many other places. So I really enjoyed that. My Fulbright experience has been one of the best. I'll say it has been very good. It has given me the opportunity to interact with some of the finest minds in America. People who have been behind the Silicon Valley being established. And that kind of interaction, that kind of learning has really helped me a lot. Personally, I'll say it has been a mixed journey. Because coping with loneliness, initially when you come, Americans are very friendly people, but they will not go out of their way to put you at comfort. You have to come out your own shell, which is not there in many of the Asian countries. We are kind of like chatterboxes. We chat to people whom we know, whom we don't know. But in America, it's not like that. So coping with that, loneliness has been a problem for me. But then again, it has been a challenge, and I must say that I've come out of it well. And another thing which I found was the silence. You know, I'd like to tell you a small incident which happened. When I first came to New York, I was standing at the sidewalk trying to cross this busy street. This was during Christmas Eve. And everything was like bustling and everything. And I was just thinking that this is just like the way it would be in Mumbai or Delhi, like at rush hour. But there was something missing. And you know, it suddenly struck me, it's the absence of noise. Everything was absolutely quiet. You go to India in the middle of rush hour, everything is like horns honking and people yelling and everything. Here it's soft. I mean, there's hardly any noise. And I think I spent a few sleepless nights because I didn't have that background noise with me. But then it has been fun and it has helped me grow as a person. And I've learned to come out of my comfort zone and do things which I would otherwise wouldn't have done. My best advice for a person who's thinking about a Fulbright scholarship is that just do it, as they say it. If you have that spark in you, if you think that what you're doing can make a difference for your own nation and for the others, do it. Coming out here and learning from the best will really help you. But just because you have seen so many Fulbrighters who have gone ahead and become Nobel laureates or who are like visionaries doesn't mean that you can't do it. If you have it in you, if you have the passion in you, go ahead and apply. That's the best that I can say for you.